Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing another pick a card reading. This one is all about asking the question, what do people question about you? So this should be a really insightful and interesting reading. We're going to get into the good and the bad of it and all the tea. So as you see before you, there are three little figurines and a card. These are going to be your psychic linking objects. Now, the little figurines are from the Disney's Adorables collection, the Villains collection, and the cards are from the Trick or Treat Tarot by Barbara Moore here. Sorry about the reflection, but there's the box, okay? If you'll stay tuned, I'm going to flip the card over and I'm going to show you each little figurine up close so you can get a better vibe of each group. Now, if you are drawn to more than one group, there's probably going to be more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey group one, all of you that selected the Evil Queen, and if you stayed for the close-ups of the pics, you also got to see your card, and it was the World. So yeah, so you were drawn to one of these cards or the group in some way. This is going to be your reading all about what do people question about you, okay? The good of it and the bad of it, all right? So and this World card in this deck feels so happy, feels so content and fulfilled. It feels like a night of trick-or-treating that was fun. You got lots of candy and it was joyful, you know. It feels like a happy cycle ending. And then we have the Evil Queen here. So we have this kind of like jealous, kind of wicked, conniving, vengeful energy too with this group. So this is interesting. So we're going to find out, what do people question about you? Okay, so we're going to pull from the Archetypes deck. This is from Vibe About It. You can find her on Etsy. You can find her also on her website. I'm going to cut it in half because it's a big, thick deck, y'all. It's hard. It's hard for my hands to manage. So here we go. We're going to get some energy. Tell me about my group one. My group one. What do people question about my group one? What do we question about my group one? What do we question? What do we question? I see this little happy energy here, but the smile seems to be painted on. Does it now? It seems to be painted on. Tell me about it. They tell me to flip this ninja card. Takes advantage of others' shortcomings, suspicious, uses knowledge to hurt or dishonor, wears a mask and hides behind a facade, sneaky. Okay, so what people question about you is they think you have a fake smile. They think you wear a mask. There's insincerity here. They think you're sneaky, or you're conniving. There's something about your behavior that's suspicious, which, you know, Evil Queen energy, okay? Evil Queen energy. Now, here's the thing. just because people question that about you or perceive that about you doesn't mean that's actually what's going on. Okay, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, people have their own perceptions of people, they have their own little mythologies of people. Okay, so people are suspicious of this here because they feel this or they've seen this come out in you. So they're not sure how these coexist. For some of you, they straight up think you're fake. Perhaps you really take good care of yourself and they think you're vain. You know, here's the thing. The truth is that, there's a lot of people who, when they question you, it's not good. They're not good questions a lot of times. There may be some good ones that pop up here, but I'm just telling you, you look like you're happy. When I first see this card, I think that's a happy night of trick-or-treating. I had fun, peace. But then, I'm, drawn to the attention of the smile is fake. It's a mask. It is Halloween though, so you're in style, very, very much on the moment, and I feel like that bothers some people. We're going to get the bottom here, and I'm not. Well, we're going to read both. Okay, intense form of independence, underdog, transforms their life for the better, unique. Develops different ways to use mind and abilities. If I'm a little breathless, it's because I'm wearing a binder. Okay. It's for my physical therapy. All right. It's kind of like a corset. So it makes me a little breathless. Okay. So outcast. I flipped it. Hidden feelings of anger towards others. Oh. So people think you're angry at them or you're holding a grudge. Are you Aries? Like they can't read your emotions very well. They can't read where you are. Like that some of you, this won't be for all of you, but some of you are hard to read, which is an Aries trait. It can be very much an Aries trait. I had several people very close to me for a very long time who were Aries, okay? And they can be very difficult to read. And sometimes, you don't know if the smile is sincere or not. The rage is always sincere. So if you're an Aries, drop your sign below. We have abandonment issues, alienation, territorial, neurotic, spicy, and social expressions, suspicious. So we have the suspicious energy that keeps coming out, okay? Just this general suspicious of fakeness, of sincerity. And I'm just going to say this. You don't owe anyone like anything. Because I feel like some of you have some very entitled people around you who are questioning you. We have instructor, passes their wisdom on to others, patient, master of their craft, organized, cheerful. You're fucking cheerful. Communicates info to the world, clarifies, and fun. So, I feel like people question your happy, peaceful, happy-go-lucky attitude. You might be an earth sign. There may be some Taurus. I'm getting Pisces too, and that's not earth, but that's water. I'm getting that Taurus-y vibe, fun vibe, Pisces energy. But I feel like there's some fire here as well. I feel like people question your intentions because they can't read you a lot of the time. They don't know your motivations. You may be one of those people that, sometimes I feel like you may be one of those people, and this isn't for all of you, but you may be one of those people that ask people to, do something and you don't explain it. And so people are confused and suspicious of why you're asking the person to do that because it feels like it's controlling. How can I explain this? All the Aries I knew did this. And I think it's just I think it's just the way the Aries brain works. Um, like they'll say, you know, this is simple. Okay. They'll say, like, can you go get me in the garage this particular, very, very particular, special hammer? Okay. Um, with no explanation as to why. And and if you ask, it's just like, go get the hammer. And they don't explain it. So you're confused, you bring the hammer back to them and they never really tell you what's going on. So it's just almost like there's just like a block in communication and people get confused. They don't know why they're doing things. They may learn later why they're doing them. I feel like some of you guys may just be hard to read, or there may be blocks in communication, except maybe when you're happy. For some of you guys, you may wear a mask at work and people like, deep down you can't trust that person. Like they're not really that happy. That's just a work thing, I'm hearing like fake hair, fake nails, fake eyelashes. So some of you guys are you're being judged for like how you look, as fake. Your shoes. I'm hearing some of you guys, they're like, why do you wear those shoes to work? It's petty. It's petty questions, questioning your fakeness, your sincerity. And I feel like it's almost like some of them are pissed off about how fun you are. I have to look at these first because there may be boobies. Okay, we have she of the invisible ally. We have the sovereign. Because you don't give a fuck. Do ya? No? You don't. You don't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck yesterday, and you don't give a fuck today. And guess what? You won't give a fuck tomorrow. And that's just the way it is. Because you're a badass bitch. That's what they can't figure out. You're the real deal. There is no mask here. That's your face. This is my face. This is my face. This is how my face looks. This is my face. And yes, that hair is mine. I bought it. Those are my eyelashes. I bought them. Those are my boobs. I bought them. So kiss my ass, motherfucker. Move along, move along. You got questions? I got questions. I don't have time. I don't have time for your nonsense, bitch. God. Your Scorpio must be, like your Pluto must be intense, or you got some interesting Mars energy. Invisible ally. She of the invisible ally. You're so connected. You're so vibing on a different level than these people asking the questions. They don't understand your energy. That like they just don't get it. How can you be so happy and intense? How can you be so fun and so deep? They don't get it. So they judge you and ask these crazy ass questions. Some of them are offended because they can't come to your house. I don't want them at my house. That's why I hear, I don't want them at my house. Don't come to my house. Don't talk to me. I don't blame you. I really don't. We have the devouring mother. Don't talk to me. I don't want to know y'all. I don't care. Question me some more. Ask one more fucking question about me if I'm real, bitch. That's what I hear. Am I real? Test my realness. Test me, bitch. That's what I hear. Like, because this little witchiness, this witchiness is very real. This connectedness is real. Oh, you're a ninja. You're a spiritual ninja badass. So, they see this and they think, oh, that's fake, all that happy, sweet energy, all that, isn't she cute? Isn't she a bitch? And the truth is, you don't even know. You don't even know. This devouring mother. We have the story keeper. Because I got receipts. I got receipts, bitch. I got receipts. Oops. Oops, did I shake you? I'm so sorry. Okay, let's get some more cards over here. I feel like people question your authenticity because they don't get it. You have a very cool vibe that they don't have. They don't have it. They don't have the cool vibe you have, right? And they're just like, is this real? Yes. Yes, it is. We have you all face down over here. Sorry. You're a bad bitch. You can't be face down unless you want to. All right. Come on. Let's get some more energy here. You're a badass bitch. You're it. And they're suspicious of your badassery. Like your vibe. God, church, religious institutions. Now, these people are definitely judging you, asking questions. Someone's real concerned about your spiritual life, your spiritual walk with God. But they're up on a high horse. They're up on a motherfucking high horse, y'all. And it is high. So, knock that bitch off, right? We have answered prayers. Knock that bitch right off, right? They're praying for you, though. They're praying for you. They probably tell you that. They probably tell you they're praying for you. We have illumination, hidden truths revealed, a clear path ahead. Tell me more. Here's the thing, is that they know that you're touched. Like, they know you got the shine. They know you got some kind of special spiritual something going on. But they think it's with the wrong thing. So they're praying that you jump on over. You jump on over. And what they don't know is you've been illuminated to a kind of light that is beyond what they're selling. Not taking any brainwashing today, thank you. We have walk in the woods, forward movement, not walking away from that shit. Like, if you have any kind of religious trauma, you're walking away from that. And they're questioning, like, they think it's bad. They think it's real bad. Of course they do, because they're still in it. They're still deep in it. So they're suspicious of you because you're not in that. You're not in that anymore. It's like, I can't trust you anymore. And you're just like, peace, happy, fun, good times. I went trick-or-treating and got some shit, y'all. No reversals. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Elvis! You got Elvis. You got 7 Pentacles. Right. Why do I feel like he's about to do karaoke? Why do I feel like you got shit to say? We have the High Priestess. Of course you do, because you see the truth. You see the truth in these nasty bitches. We have the Fool, because you're moving away from that shit. People who question your game, your gifts, your abilities, if you're the real deal, if this is real, if, they get schooled. They get schooled on you by the universe. They get a walk in the woods by your guide. Some of you guys, Medusa is important. Okay, she's very important on your journey. And some of you may be hearing the call of Medusa as well. I feel like they don't know. Like, you've got hidden allies. They question you because you're of a different vibe. You're on a whole different level. And you can instruct them. You can instruct them. Or this. But they need not poke this very happy bear in disguise. Don't poke it because it's doing fine. It's almost like you ask your questions, but stay the fuck away from me and don't get in my way because I'm doing something. I'm doing something that's important to me. I get that because you've been illuminated. Like you're on this new journey. You're on this new path. See, this is the fool's path. This is the fulfillment of the fool's path. Just starting out trick or treating. You're about to start like a whole new game. And you know what? There are going to be more questions. They're going to ask more questions about you, like because because this is done. Like before you even begin, you are done. The universe is giving this wonderful thing to you. You are the completion of cycles. You serve karma to people. You can help teach people the opening of roads and cycles and gateways. You're very powerful, and you just emit this energy that makes people suspicious. They're not used to seeing power in balance. Power that is evenly distributed across feminine and masculine energies. Come on, tell me about it. We have the King of Wands here, sitting on their throne in power. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah. That charisma, that makes people very nervous. When you turn on the charm, it makes people very nervous. We have the Six of Swords. The way you have this ability, look at this boat going through this door. It's like, I'm telling you, you open up new pathways. You grow, you cycle. You may have a lot of Phoenix energy here. Where growth and change is kind of like a constant with you, or it's becoming a constant. And people are suspicious of that. They question your changes. They question how rapidly you're changing. They don't know what to think of it. We have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, because it feels like for some of you, there is behaviors, for some of you, it's everyday stuff. For some of you, it's like you changed the way you look, you've changed your job, you've changed a lot of things about yourself, and it makes them uncomfortable. They're suspicious of your changes. And they don't know if they believe this happy face you've become. And they feel the evil queen there. And there is a balance coming in with a letting go of this need to give a fuck. You know, it's like you've entered this era of I don't give a fuck. I don't align with your brainwashing. I don't align with your bullshit. And I'm not doing that anymore. Are you a Libra? Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles here. I don't live in that fucking house anymore where all the old ghosts live. That's not for me, bitch. I'm done with that shit. And people question that. Some of you guys have, this is family. Like they're questioning, like maybe they haven't heard from you. Maybe you've cut them off and you've made a lot of changes. They know about them and they're like, they seem so different. What happened? Growth, healing, happiness. It's real. Both sides are real. You're both things. You don't have to be one or the other. You can be both things. They're suspicious of your changes, of your growth. And they're praying for your soul. I don't know. I feel like some people don't realize like that could be very intrusive to like pray for someone who didn't ask for it. Because you wouldn't want someone of a religion other than yours to like do spell work on you or pray for you if you didn't ask for it. So I'm just throwing that out there. Because I feel like for some of you, it's uncomfortable to think of this person or these people who are questioning you praying for you. You know, So I just want to put that out there. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Here's the thing. I really feel like you are a great healer. Like you have a lot of healing energy coming through. Um, and look how they're beating the spider here. It looks like a tick. Um, I feel like you have healed yourself of a lot. I'm reading this intuitively at this point, of a lot of like parasitic, like spiritual parasitic energies. You may have been like having a lot of health problems as well. I'm not saying they're connected. Please seek medical help, okay? But you may have been working through like releasing a lot of generational trauma and things like that, and releasing a lot of like parasitic energy from your spiritual life, from your energetic body, from your mental body, emotional body. And I feel like this deep healing coming within your heart chakra. And it feels like there is a leaving behind of this very toxic energy that questions your authenticity. Now, it doesn't mean that they won't continue to do that. But what I'm feeling is like an energetic space building between you and them. Now, this could be buffers of protection. This could be me sensing that you are phoenixing, or you are ascending to a different level, and it's almost like you have risen above it to a degree. It doesn't mean that it can't affect you. It just means that it will affect you differently. It probably won't affect you as deeply. And, you know, it mileage varies, okay? But I just feel like the wound is more healed. So the effects will be less. You know, I feel like for you guys, you're just coming into a time in your life where people questioning you like this is really going to be more of a like, okay, I don't really care. And I don't really care because I understand that they, especially with this energy here, they cannot understand, like, they can't understand what I've gone through. They don't have the ability to, where they are right now. So there's no point in wasting any more time in that energy. So it's just time to move forward. And I feel like that's done. And I feel like, you know, the questions will remain, but so will this energy. And I feel like that energy, your healing teacher energy, this King of Wands energy, which feels very much like the Emperor. I may have actually called him the Emperor earlier. I feel like there is a ton of healing going on for you. And there's a bravery in your willingness to look like the villain. To say, you know what? I may look suspicious, but I don't care. Because I've had to do me right now. I've had to do me. And the people who love you and support you and want to be in your life will understand. Because this deep healing that you've been doing, can be felt by like your tribe, your people. They can feel this kind of shit because this is deep. This is deep if you want them to feel it. It may actually call them in more. You may find that more people come to you who don't have these crazy questions about you. In fact, they come towards you because they feel your authenticity. They feel the realness of the smile. Yeah, maybe it is drawn on. Maybe you had to draw that smile on yourself because your smile was taken from you. So you yourself, all by yourself, you drew that smile on. And you meant it. You meant it when you drew it on. So, is it fake? No. It's one of the realest smiles you could ever have. So let them question it because you earned that smile. It's yours. Some of you may have something interesting about your mouth. Maybe you have dentures. Maybe your teeth are messed up. Maybe you have problems with your throat chakra, that kind of thing, which causes people to kind of like look at you weird or something like that. Also, you guys may have something special about your eyes. People may be drawn to your eyes, or you may have like special colors in your eyes or something like that. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind with that one, all right? Okay, group one, that's what I received for you. I hope this was an interesting and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. Also, check out my join button down below where it will tell you all about my perks for my memberships. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected Oogie Boogie. And if you watched the opening and the up close of the cards, you got to see what your card was, and it is the Sun. So you may have been drawn to that as well. This is going to be your reading all about what do people question about you. So keep in mind it is a general reading, it's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, so I'm going to put Oogie Boogie right there. Okay, so we're going to get into the energy of what people question about you. We have the beautiful Sun card here, which is a very positive card. Okay, extremely positive. You know, I feel like the light of fortune is around you. And it doesn't mean that you're always fortunate. Sorry, my throat chakra here. It doesn't mean you're always fortunate, but it feels like people think you're blessed. And I feel with Oogie Boogie here, like people think you're powerful. Like there's a sense of presence with you. So I feel like your sun sign may be very powerful. You may be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. You may be a fire sign. But your sun in your natal chart is very positively, it's probably got a very positive, powerful aspects. Because I feel you have a presence. Oogie Boogie has a presence, okay? And I feel like sometimes it's a misunderstood presence. So tell me more about what do people question about my group two. We want the good, the bad, all of it. All of it. What do people question about my group two? What do people question? This one's kind of dancing, these two. And I want to cut the deck, take this one. Okay. Alrighty, so let's look at these cards here. We have Killer. Hides their insanity well. Manipulative, childhood traumas, family dysfunction, cannot empathize with others, psychopath. We're going to flip it. We have knows what to do to avoid suspicion. Charismatic, investigative, intelligent, methodological, trustworthy, calculating. Interesting. So you guys have been through a lot. Oogie Boogie here. You've been through a lot. So, you know, you have a shadow side that's very intense. We have philosopher, blind preference to their own perspective, overlook solutions due to their own overconfidence, obsess, doesn't function well within teams. Okay. Some of you guys have someone at your job who thinks you don't function well in teams. You don't do teamwork well, okay? We have mad scientist, dangerous pursuit in trying to play God, insane, delusional, warped intelligence, disguises identity, doesn't value life, corrupt. What the fuck? I feel like with the Sun card, people feel like you are overconfident. You are, what's the word I'm looking for? You're overconfident. You're stuck on yourself. You don't have the backup for the things you say. You don't work well in teams because it's your way or the highway kind of thing. And there is this energy about you that people find unsettling. okay? And it's because you're powerful. It's because you're powerful, okay? Is that candle too bright for you guys? Let me cut some of that off there. Does that help? I know it's pretty bright. Okay. It's because you're powerful. It's because you have presence, okay? And I feel like people get really nervous with people who have presence. They don't quite know what to think. And your group questions your presence. Like, why do they want all the attention all the time? Why do they want, why does it have, like, there's a perceived thing here of, it always has to be their way. Selfish energy. And with this philosopher in reverse, it's like they don't think you work well in teams because you're not willing to look at other people's points of view. That's what they think. You have someone at work who really thinks like, or school, or some kind of co-working requires you guys to work together. It could be like a witchy group, an online kind of thing too. But it's like they perceive you as someone who doesn't work well in groups, and you want to stand out and be the boss. Oh, you're bossy. Are you bossy bitch? That's okay. The world needs a bossy bitch. Someone's got to do it. Oh, that Leo energy. A lot of Leos are reluctant bosses. They end up being the boss just by default. Like everybody's like, you do it. Well, I don't want to do it. Well, you do it. I don't want to be the boss. But it just seems natural. Like you're the sun. So be the boss, dude. Be the boss. And it ends up being like, you're really good at it. People love it. It's a good thing. But, Alchemist of Pain. We have Medicine Woman. Boom. You're powerful. You have presence. People, when you walk into a room, you have presence. You have good ideas. The thing is that you're the real deal. Your presence is meaningful. There's meaning behind the presence. There is meaning behind your philosophies. The reason why you believe what you do. It is something that has gotten you through some really dark times. We have the Labyrinth Walker. It's gotten you through some really dark times. Dark times. You had to learn to see in the dark, Alchemist of Pain, and walk a hellacious labyrinth to get where you are today, Medicine Woman. So don't you ever apologize for one moment about your presence. You earn that shit. Whoever's questioning you, they need to go earn their own shit. They need to go earn it themselves. Instead of worrying about what you're fucking doing. You're living your best life with the cards you've been dealt. And let me tell you something. You got presence. It doesn't mean you ain't got problems. It doesn't mean you didn't have huge obstacles. I mean, we have them all in this card. This card here, full of obstacles. You had to become lethal, honey. So don't fucking question me about what I've had to do to survive and who it's made me to be. So yeah, I'm going to have presence, bitch. You better fucking believe it. You would too if you had been through what I had to go through. Ooh, Oogie Boogie, he's giving me a hard time. He's fighting me. It's a live fight with Oogie Boogie. Are you a little fighter? That's good. That's good. The world needs little fighters. Oh, we had one card just kind of slip out here. We have desire to know over relationship strife. Relationship strife. Sorry, your auntie's tongue. My medicine, you know. We have desire to know. You are not one of those people who live in the splendor of ignorance. So you descended into your truth, no matter how dark it has been. And it's been fucking dark, because there's trauma here. You shine brightly because you've been in the pit of hell. And you've walked through your own personal hell, probably several fucking times. So, yeah, you have presence. You better. You better, because you had to develop it to get out of the hell you were in. You had to become who you are today to survive. So let them question you. Are you a killer? You can be. Don't fuck with me. Belial came out. Famine and sickness. I work with Belial. Don't fuck with me. I've been through a lot. So question me. You think I'm crazy? Well, you'd be crazy too if you'd been through the shit I've been through. That's what I feel here, group 2. You question me? Come on, question me. You'll find no lie in this fire. It's all real. The sun here, the shine, the presence, it's all real. I'm the real deal. There's a reason why I stick to the practices I do. There's a reason why I believe what I motherfucking do. They question you. They question your journey. They question if your journey was real. How fucking dare them? Oh, that pisses me off. I'm a little angry. How dare them question if your journey was real? Because you know what? You made it look easy. You make this really tough shit look easy. And these people, they can't handle it. Huh. Yeah. Well, let's be honest here. These people who question you, what people question about you, they couldn't handle what you've been through. I'm just going to tell you straight up. Because no matter the people who know about your trauma, your situation, they didn't walk it. They don't know what it's like to be you and how difficult it was for you to come out of it. And they have the absolute audacity to question who you've become or your methods of survival. Get the fuck out of here. Go on, move along. Call me crazy. That's what I hear. Call me crazy. I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn. Because I have the knowledge. I have the power. I have to say, whoever fucks with you, woo, you're very powerful. But that's because you've developed. You have grown so much. We have horror clown, show off wanting attention. That's what they think. You're just a show off. You're a blowhard. You can't help it if people like you. You can't help it if people like you. You can't help it if you're fucking delightful after all the shit you've been dragged through. You can't help it if you didn't let that shit change you into a horrible human, miserable, bitter bitch like they are. You can't help it because you're not built that way. We have Incubus, dark male energy user. You have some male energy around you, questioning you. Gateway, open door, mirror, portal. Tell me about this. Oh, you shut that shit down, didn't you? No more using me. And now you want to question me because I won't let you use me, bitch. You want to question me because I won't let you use me? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and fuck your friends and fuck off. No. And see, when you do that shit, when you put up those boundaries, yeah, you get questioned. You get questioned. And I feel this energy of like, it feels very aggressive. Like, really? I feel like you probably really woke up to something very powerful and you like cut someone off or you had some kind of confrontation with someone, probably a male. a masculine energy. We have kettle simmering, divine timing. I feel like you waited or you're waiting. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to strike when the fire is hot. Yeah, I'm going to Oogie Boogie your ass, bitch. I feel like there's an energy here also. This could be a separate energy, so take what resonates. With Belial here, I feel like there may be someone who wanted to keep you like sick and poor, who liked you like in lack. And some of you guys have gone through some kind of gate or portal and you're getting better, or your life's improving in some way. Maybe you're starting to make money, or you've shifted into just a happier energy. Whatever this positive shift is, the sun, they don't fucking like it. They don't fucking like it. Some of you guys might work with Belial, or he's coming forward to work with you for protection, okay, against this energy. Just take what resonates. If it's not for you, just throw it away, okay? All right, don't harbor on it, because sometimes I get comments where people like stay stuck on something, but they're not sure if it's for you. If you stay stuck on it and you're not sure if it's for you, it may not be for you, okay? Because you know. If it's for you, you know, especially if it's a spirit, okay? You know. There's just, you know. And it may be that it's not the time. Like the spirit is around you, but the time to work with them is not then. But they're letting you know they're around, and you're getting to know each other's energy. No reversals. We have 6 of books. For some of you, I feel like, okay, let's get these. We have the Queen of Books. We have Madness. And we have 4 of Beakers. Look. Someone is definitely keeping tabs on you, okay? Feels like it could be masculine energy. They're keeping tabs on you. There may be a earth sign involved, a feminine earth sign involved as well. That would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we have the moon here. Cancer energy. There's like lies, secrets, manipulation, also dreamy energy. And this mad scientist here. I feel like there are people questioning if you're crazy, if you lost your mind. Ain't that some shit? You're getting better without them, right? Your life is moving in a positive direction, and all of a sudden, your life moves in a positive direction, and this bitch questions if you're crazy. Because you can't be used anymore. Huh. Get the fuck out of here. There's some knowledge coming. The 4 of Beakers. There's some kind of awareness coming. Tell me about it. Tell me about this awareness. This one. We have the 10 of Torches. I feel like the questioning energy is going to become painfully aware of all you've accomplished. All that, because I feel like you have accomplishments coming with the sun energy. And I feel like as they don't see it coming, the successes, the accomplishments that you have coming. But it's not going to be like just, oh, you know, butterfly kisses and rainbows and balloons and shit. It's being done through hard work and determination. It's being done through you doing your thing. And it's going to hit these questioning people out of the blue. For some of you guys. Tell me more about this energy. Because your motivation for what you're doing has shifted. your whole, like, you're doing things out of fulfillment of your soul. And it's like you're aligning everything in your life for that purpose of soul fulfillment, a fulfillment of your soul. What does that mean? That means happy life. That means joyful experiences. Now, I say this because I feel like you have been out of balance with joyful experiences and hellacious experiences. And that shit has to even up. Has to even up at some point in this lifetime. Okay? Because you are on a journey of expanding your consciousness. You're on a journey of a higher vibe here. Okay? And people who are on this journey are often, judged and questioned about things. Rapid changes freak people out, Um, and I feel like there's such accomplishment coming. And it feels like soulful accomplishment. The kind of accomplishment where you are so happy to be. And it's so fulfilling to be. That people who question you they can't touch you. Because you're the light. You're the sun. You're the sunflower in the room. We have the Two of Books, there's that balance, and then Nine of Pentacles. So you have balance coming in. You have this beautiful Nine of Pentacles where you reach a stage of elevation in your life through this balancing energy. And it's like your goals and your dreams change. They morph. And it's like a focus to desire life more, just to desire positive experiences more, and to move away from this questioning energy, the suspicious energy. Yeah, you have some intense energy, and it's because of everything you've been through. And the thing is that, and I reminded group 1 this, you don't owe anyone an explanation for anything you had to do to survive. Not one thing. Not one thing. Because I feel the heavy energy here. I feel like you carried a lot. And, when we come from a lot of trauma, sometimes we do a lot of things we're not proud of to survive. It's real. And you're not alone. No one should judge you or question you because of the things you did to survive. No one should judge you or question you about the person you've become on the other side of that, or your philosophies. You have them for a reason. I feel like you're releasing the need to justify, to validate. You're self-validating now. And it's a beautiful thing. It removes this whole questions people have about you. It removes the power of it, but it allows you to have the insight gained from this kind of experience. Like, I see it, I understand it. I just need to protect myself and move on, We have be patient, it will come. The sun, boom. Pulled another sun card, y'all. The sun, manifestation, power. What does that say? I can't read. T. You're very powerful. And I feel like you're moving into a time where, you'll be able to manifest much more easily and much more powerfully. And it will start with like small things. You'll notice your small manifestations start to pop for you. Now, this is going to trigger questions about they're going to be jealous energies more than questions. They're going to be like, why is that always happening for them? Like, all of a sudden they have good luck. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, you're not that good at that. Or I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that though. Like, when did you learn to do that thing? I didn't know that. Some of you guys have some kind of hidden talent or talent you've been working on, that's going to come forward. Okay, it's going to be illuminated, and it's going to help you with this accomplishment. Okay, you're going to have an accomplishment in that. And then we have the fairy, blessings flow, magical energy. Darling, don't you remember you're a badass? Keep winging it. So keep going. Let them question you. Okay, I am in divine flow and move in alignment, yin and yang, unity, balanced energy, manifestation. Beautiful. So it feels like, you know, there's a lot of manifesting energy around you. I do feel like for some of you, there's questions around how do you get things? Like, how'd you get that car? How'd you get that new dress? How'd you get that new leather jacket? Like, where's your money coming from? Like, nosiness about your things, which are nobody's fucking business. It's just like, it's none of your business. It's none of their business. And you might want to remind people if they get too nosy to back the fuck off, right? Because it's your life. It's your journey. And fuck them if they don't, you don't owe anyone an explanation for what you've done. Remember that, okay? All right. Okay, group 2. That's what I received for you. I hope this was an insightful and enlightening reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to know more about my perks and memberships, be sure to hit that join button down below and check out my little video. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected Maleficent, and you were drawn to this card right here, which if you stayed for the opening, you got to see it, and it is the Star card. So this is going to be your reading all about what do people question about you. Okay, so keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I'm going to say right now that this group is talented. You have talent and abilities, okay? I feel like your talent triggers people right off the bat. All right, so let's get into it and find out about what do people question about you. I think they question your talent. So let's get into it. There's a lot of jealousy around you, I feel like. I felt this in group 2, but this is different. This is different. Because I feel like you work at this talent, this ability, this skill. You may have gone to school for it. You may like be a dancer and have like invested years. You may be a musician. You may be psychic. You may be a witch. You may, there's a lot of different talents this could be. Okay. And you may have been drawn to group 1 or 2 as well. So this may be a added on kind of reading or standalone. I do feel like you have dragon type energy. Okay, symbolically. So your spirit animal, or you may have a spirit animal or familiar that has a draconic nature. Okay. Also, I feel like your chi is very strong as well. Very connected to divine feminine energy, very creative soul, a lot of Neptune energy. Your Neptune may be highly aspected. We have Olympian, will work to disprove naysayers, loyal, inspired by impossible goals, energetic, free from doubt and uncertainty, passionate. Oh, that's beautiful energy. We have creator. Okay, this is in reverse. Ideas without execution. Ego-driven. Copycat. Mediocre vision. Vain. Perfectionist. Unoriginal. Melodramatic. Willing to sacrifice self for their art. Woo, you got some critics who question your talent, just like I said. Some critical ass bitches, right? But they're buying tickets though, right? They're not in the show. They're not trying to do what you do. They're just sitting back, asking questions, judging. Don't ever trust a judge that hasn't done what you've done, right? How can you criticize if you don't know, if you're not a professional in that area, bitch? You don't know shit about it. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's what I hear. Shut the fuck up. See, I feel like you are nice. Okay, you're a nice person. And for some of you, it has to do with what you do. So you have to like be nice, right? But behind closed doors, for some of you guys in your witchy time, others of you, it's just behind closed doors. You're like, okay, you want to fuck with me, bitch? You don't even know. Like, you thought you were getting Miss They, Him, Fancy Pants, but you're actually getting boom, bitch, boom, right here, in your face. In your face, bitch. Don't come for my talent. Just because you're a talentless hack. Some of you guys have some like, listen, I'm just telling you what I'm getting. Okay, it's going to mean something for some of y'all. Some old dirty man. He's smelly. Who's questioning your talent. Don't fucking listen to him. He don't know shit. You are talented in whatever this is you do. Okay, talent. Very talented group here. We have child, innocent, playful, spontaneity, energetic, creative, vibrancy, healthy psyche, fun, lighthearted, full, future potential, expressive. This, you got this. Don't let them get this from you. Keep this. This is important. This matters. This is important. This matters. This is where dreams are born. This is where wonder is born. This is where creativity flourishes. So fuck their questions. Fuck your haters. Fuck your critics. And dream. Bigger. Bolder. You know what? Let them question you. Let them deep dig into your mysterious Neptune-y energy. Use it. Use it, channel it into your creativity, into your art. We have inventor in reverse. Inflated ego, does not complete projects, works quickly and makes mistakes. Impatient, becomes bored with mundane tasks, isolated. Maybe you do get bored with boring shit, because boring shit is boring. And you're on some high vibe shit. Maybe you do. Maybe at your boring, everyday, average job, maybe you just don't fucking care. And maybe they're questioning you, like you don't really care, do you? And you're like, no, bitch, I really don't care. I'm here for the money, aren't you? It's not that deep, Carla. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, y'all. Because some of you guys are like that. You're just like, I'm here for the money. My dreams are my dreams and none your business. And there's nothing wrong with that. But some of you guys, and it's interesting because jobs have come up, like I think in every reading, like job situations. And I feel like someone may be keeping track of your minor mistakes. Because they're petty. And you know, minor is minor. But many minors may add up to a major. And then you'll have to be like, you know what? I don't care that much about this place. That's what I feel. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm about this. I don't care. I can get another one of these shitty jobs. They're super easy to manifest. Believe me. I could get another one of these shitty jobs. Because really, I'm about this grace and this dignity and this artistic talent expression. Because I'm going to have justice for myself. It's coming, bitch. And you're not invited. Individualist, deep feelings, drive, decision, original. Yeah, you're not a copycat. Fuck that bitch. Remember one of these cards called you a copycat? Fuck you. We're not a copycat. We're an original. You wish. You wish you could copy me. Okay. Original, walk to the beat of their own drum, expressive, on the hunt for novel ways of doing things. That's you. You're creative. You're highly creative. And they just can't, they cannot copy you. They cannot be you. Oh, they wish they could. Some of you guys have someone who really would love to figure out a way to steal what you have, that thing that you have. And it's different from two, okay? This is different. This is like power expressed through a great talent that seems to kind of like catch people off guard. It quakes them, because I got to tell you guys, this is something from a past life. Like, you've done this before and you feel it. Like, if you're a musician, you kind of like feel music in a different kind of way. And you may have memories of being a musician in a past life. Okay. Some of you guys were great artists. You're in museums. Some of you guys were ancient artists. So your stuff is like in the ancient museums, like temples and shit. Ooh, that is so fascinating. Some of you guys are ancient writers. Like ancient. Like your stuff is in graves. And yeah. We have empower. Trust your inner wisdom. Boom. There you are, Empress energy. Because you know the way. You know that the whole point of this whole thing is the journey. It is the journey. It is the battles you fight. It is the experiences and the people. It is the experience of growing this talent, growing this ability, growing this magnetism that you have, growing your sense of empowerment here. Trust your inner wisdom, learning to trust your gut more, learning to trust your gut in creative ways, learning to stick out and be individual, be unique, paving the way, paving the, literally building roads. You are literally building roads for future generations, many of you. Like, it's powerful. And man, it's unnerving to some people. They just question you. That's why you're like, I don't give a shit about this little job here. I don't give a shit about your petty ass shit. I'm an Olympian, bitch. I'm here to express myself. I'm here to do this talent to my highest ability. You know, and it doesn't mean that everyone's going to be a millionaire and everybody's going to be. Your life fulfillment will be very individual to you. What is fulfilling to you? And for some of you, it's a happy home with people who love you. And you have all your needs met. And that makes you feel like the biggest billionaire on the planet, because we're finding out that, you know, money's good. We love money, but money out of balance, it can be an issue. And I feel like that may be one of the lessons you've learned, probably in this other lifetime. You probably learned a lot of money lessons. And now you're in flow. You are currently in flow, just so you know. You're in flow with your creativity, if you're wondering. And that's why your life may feel really weird right now. And, you know, pay attention to the creative. Get you a notebook and start writing down your bursts of inspiration. You're getting them for a reason. Don't ignore that. Don't ignore those things. Okay, we have consent. Know your boundaries. Boom. This is powerful. This changes the game, and it also pisses people off. It pisses a lot of people off because I feel like you feel like you don't have time to lose, especially on relationships that you see as offering no real value to your life. And I feel like for some people that's harsh. That's this energy here. It's just like I don't really want to invest my time into relationships that are draining. And most people are not used to that kind of energy. But it's very healthy. It's actually very healthy to approach life from like, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste my time. I just don't feel like this is a good relationship for me. Um, and we'll just part, whatever. A lot of people can't handle that. So it's a really big place of self-empowerment that will often unnerve people. We have mountain, you are supported. I feel like this is where jealousy kind of comes into these questioning energies. Like, because there's a perception that you're highly favored, even though I feel like you've been through a lot. I don't think your life has just been, it's been so peachy keen. Everything's been wonderful. No, I think your life has been difficult. Um, because the difficulty has helped you sharpen this this ability, sharpen this talent, sharpen your confidence, sharpen your sense of self. um, so it was necessary for you to, you've probably been rejected a whole lot. You've probably had to really discover who you really are. And you've probably, this empowerment, trusting your own inner wisdom and setting up powerful boundaries, like that's some deep work. And I feel like it's because you there's a love here for what this talent is. There's a love here for what you're doing. There's a love here for the experience. There's a love here for this path. It's like I'm aligned. I know I'm aligned with what I'm meant to do. And it feels so good to be in this flow. So I'm not going to let anything in my way. And what people see outside of that is a universe supporting you, but they don't see it that way. They don't interpret it as a universe supporting you. They see it like you're highly favored, and it starts to make them question themselves, like, why am I not highly favored? Because if you're highly favored, I can't be. They start to feel lack. And that's where the jealousy, the questions about your talent, the disrespect of your talent and your abilities, the disrespect of yourself. For some of you guys, I'm getting on like body issues, dysmorphia, things like that cause you to kind of like get off track. Because they really want you to be off track. Some of these people who throw these kind of questions and issues at you, they don't want you to succeed, honey. They don't. They don't want you to be a unique individual energy in this situation. Angel anarchy, move away from control. So the questions, I feel like, become more intense as you identify people around you who seek to regain control of you or control your individual artistic talent, or to rein in your childlike wonder and creative ability. And I feel like these kinds of people tend to be the most aggressive with their questioning of you, because I feel like as you lean more into your free spirit creative energy, I feel like your gifts, they really blossom, and it really triggers people because they want to have control of that in some kind of way. They want to stop you, or they want to control it for money, or they want to control you in some kind of way. And they really get triggered with this leaning into this like wild, because I'm picking up on like wild woman, wild man, wild them, wild people energy, like just a beautiful kind of like allowing yourself to fully blossom without apology. And most people cannot handle that, especially seeing someone that they perceive a certain way moving into this really creative space where they are just fully engaged with their creative self, and they're blossoming and they're producing probably some of the best stuff they've ever produced in whatever way that manifests. And I feel like that's like the process that's going on here. So the more you move into that energy, the more this kind of controlling energy comes in and wants to question this angelic frequency about what it's doing. And this angelic frequency that's around you is like, oh, y'all need to back the fuck off because we're doing angel frequency shit over here. So I feel like you have energies and spirits around you, astral level and above energies around you that are really trying to like hold boundaries for you, and push back from a lot of this kind of like almost devious energy that questions your talent and abilities. Some of you guys do have energy that's being thrown at you for failure. Which for some of you, it's coming from like a relative, which is really super fucked up. And I'm sorry. We have double pronged this, lighten up. They really hate that. And I feel this energy of like when you're happy and successful, there's always, and this, I think this has been hard for you. Like for some of you, when you've succeeded, people haven't cheered for you who should have. When you've done well, there's always like a question of like, well, they only won that because, this person wasn't there. Or, well, you got a car, but it's super old and whatever, You save for that car all by yourself and you bought it, and that's a big, yay for you, but look at it. It's, there's always some kind of backhanded, mean comment. You've never really had a chance to kind of like enjoy your accomplishments. And it feels like you're coming into a time where you're going to, because you have more angelic energies around you that are protecting you, who want you to succeed and have the experience of the happiness and joy of that success without it being tainted by bitches who don't matter, who are going to question if you are worthy of it. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Am I worthy, bitch? Yes. Yes, I am worthy. And here's what I'm hearing. But you're not worthy to know me. Like, I feel like you may be cutting some people off. Especially these people who show their faces as you begin that really deep journey of kind of like wilding your energy, of like allowing your energy to kind of like just get into its more wild state so you can create. We have the Queen of Cups and the Hangman. And this Hangman energy right now, I'm reading it like intuitively at this point, and it feels like you're hanging from a tree, like rocking back and forth. And you're not like stagnant. It's more like you're staying. You're enjoying swinging in the tree. You enjoy, oh, it's a chandelier. I'm swinging from a chandelier. The Queen of Cups, the most sensual card in the deck. I feel like people question things about your body. The way you look, some of it, for some of you, it's the way you present. This one's flipped. We have the Four of Pentacles. It's the way you present. I feel like you guys are very attractive, and you're judged. And I feel like you feel it a lot of times. People question how do you maintain your body, or what do you eat, or how do you do your makeup, or where do you get your shoes? I feel like people do want to copycat your look, for some of you guys. I think you have a way, I don't think you do this on purpose, but I do think you have a way of making people feel like they're not enough. Like they feel like they're not good enough to be your friend, or they're not worthy. And I think it's because you're so busy like doing you that you don't realize that people interpret this as like there's no room in your life. I'm not good enough for you to be friends with. And you don't owe everyone your friendship. Okay, I just want to say that. But it feels like there's a lot of energy as I'm pulling on this now of like, I'm just like not good enough to kind of like come forward. Like like they feel like they question their worth, some of them, because of you, the Eight of Wands, because they really want to move towards you. They want to know you. But they just don't feel like, and I feel like this is like just in general. Okay, so I will tell you that this feels like star energy. Okay, it feels like someone who, people recognize as like a star. Okay, and I don't say that often. It doesn't mean that you have a lot, of attention, although you might. It just means like they feel this energy. They feel it. And, I feel like you have a lot of energy around you with the Eight of Wands. And it's important to not let the energies that feel like they're not, they're understand that it's not your fault that people feel this way. Okay, number one. They feel this way because of shit going on in their own psyche, in their own life. Okay, it's their own stuff. You've triggered something in them. Okay, so you're doing the thing. You're doing the thing. Okay, don't let that pull you out of this energy, because it can. It can. Because it's heavy when people are like this. It's heavy because they start judging you and lashing out. And then you start feeling bad for being this individualist child who's highly creative. And it's hard to be creative when you're busy dealing with people who really become kind of parasitic in their self-misery over feeling like they're not good enough. And you may never know exactly who these people are because they're not going to come forward. They're just going to kind of linger out there like parasitic energy. Of course, you may know them too. It just depends. Okay. All right. I think that deck is done. Let's get a few more cards here. Tell me more. Tell me more about my group 3. What do people question about them? Okay. We have, it's okay, I don't know what I'm doing either. Sweet oblivion, uncertainty, fate, humor. I think people question if you know what you're doing. Do you really know what you're doing? Do they? I'd ask that question right back to them. Do they know what they're doing? They'll probably tell you they do. But you know what? They don't. They don't know what they're doing. They don't fucking know. They don't know what they're doing. We have your energy is valuable. Protect it well. The protectress. Strength, boundaries, amulet. Those boundaries that you're putting up or you put up, keep them up, okay? You have a lot going on. And you're precious. So protect yourself. All right? Okay. And one more on the bottom. We have breaking into bloom. Sometimes you will break before you bloom. Time, liberation, understanding. Yeah, you haven't popped off yet, but you're gonna. It just takes time, okay? And you got to weed your garden. You got to fertilize your garden. It's got to get sun and rain and love. All right, so it takes time. Remember that. You can't go 100 miles an hour all the time, okay? You have to take breaks, okay? All right, group three, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you'd like to check on my member perks and all that good stuff, hit that little join button down below. A little video will pop up and tell you all about it. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.